What's up guys, Atom Bacon here, welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode we defeated the gym leader Sabrina, and, well, not much else, other than maybe some shopping. And in this episode, the next on our hit list is the Celadon City gym leader, Erica. I hesitated there because earlier I accidentally called it Cerulean. So, we gotta... Once again, Yuki is going to do great in this gym because, well, fire type. And I can't remember, does someone on my team have Cut? Yes, okay. It's been a little while since I've recorded, so I couldn't remember off the top of my head. So, moving on. Celadon's a gym leader. Yuki's in the front, and what's she holding? Charcoal, good. Probably gonna be able to breeze through these fights pretty easily, honestly. Shut up, computer. Victory Bell! Level 35. The Kanto gyms really aren't that hard. Their levels were brought up quite a bit in the remakes, but in the original, save for maybe one or two of them, they're all pretty easy. Wait, was that crit? I actually didn't notice. Oh well. I'll see it in the recording in, like, a couple months. As of recording this episode, episode 11 went up yesterday. So I'm really far ahead. I record these really far in advance. I mean, I kind of just record them when I want to record them and edit when I'm able to edit, so it's just kind of how it works out. Joe and Zoe are down. Joe and Zoe. What kind of scary? For some, my mind, like, I read, oh, a battle, and for some reason, my mind wanted to read, what kind of Pokemon do you have? I got, like, halfway through saying that before I realized that was not what she said. What kind of scary? The dark type kind of scary. Might as well save my Ember PP and go for Faint Stack on this thing. And just misses the kill. Stump. I don't think that's gonna do much damage. Alright. Down goes Tanya. Do you think a girls only gym is rare? Okay, that actually reminds me, kind of, funny story. So, the first time I played this game, like, as I mentioned, this is one of my first games. I was 7 years old when I played it for the first time. I actually chose the female trainer my first time playing through it, just because I thought she looked cooler. So when I got to this gym, and found out that everyone was talking about it was a girls-only gym, I legitimately thought that if you picked the guy character, you wouldn't be able to challenge this gym, and I was like, oh wow, it's a good thing I picked the girl. And I was like, but wait, what happens if you pick the guy? Is there, like, a different gym for guys or something? Like, I honestly had no idea what it would be like if you picked the guy. Also, speaking of that, speaking of just not knowing what to expect, again, as I said, Crystal was my first game, and I had not played the Gen 1 game, so I didn't know anything about Kanto when I beat Lance and found out I got to go to a second region. So my mind was going crazy with all kinds of talents that might be in the next game. I had no idea, or not the next game, but the back half of the game. I had no idea what to expect. And it was interesting to say the least. And sticking to that note though, I feel like I might have told this story before, but I'm 95% sure I haven't talked about this. So, around the time that I played this game, Diamond and Pearl were the newest games, and Platinum was coming soon. Now, I wanted to get Platinum. It looked really cool. And I knew that there was another game out there somewhere that had another region. I couldn't remember what, I didn't know what they were, I didn't know what the region was. These ones that I knew nothing about were Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. But at the time, I had no idea. I just knew there was another region with other games somewhere out there. I didn't really notice Diamond and Pearl much, I was more focused on the new Platinum game. And my experience was on Crystal. So I wasn't totally tuned into the whole different versions concept of Pokemon, either. So, there was a used game store in my town back then. It's closed down now. Fortunately, a new game store has opened up recently, but that's beside the point. There was a used game store. And I went in there one day and saw Pokemon Silver. Now, my logic when I saw this was, Crystal is Johto and Kanto. This new Platinum game is Sinnoh. So this Silver game must be that one region I know nothing about. So I got my mom to buy it for me. It was like 40 or 50 bucks. I got it, started playing it, and realized it was the exact same game as Crystal. And needless to say, I was really disappointed. I was like, I was disappointed and confused because this game that I thought was going to be a completely new game was the exact same one I already had, minus a couple, or like, save for a couple of little differences, like different sprites, no girl character, things like that. But it was really confusing. Probably one of the biggest disappointments I've ever had buying a game, like, that I was excited for. I haven't been that disappointed in a game since until... maybe I'm not gonna say that. Screw it, I will. Wasn't that disappointed again until Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Okay, honestly, I don't mind that game. Like, I don't think it's objectively bad. I think it's a good sequel and they took a good direction with it. But I don't have fun with it. I got, like, through the first world and a half, and I'm like, I'm not having fun with this. Anyway, Gym Leader Erica starts with a Tangela. Ember. And it's a one-shot. Awesome. I'm gonna go for a Sunny Day. I don't really want to chance my Fire Blasts yet. I'm gonna get some extra fire damage. Ooh, Petal Dance. Ember. I think one more Ember should do it in. Yeah, it will. Off the top, I wasn't actually paying attention to his... Ooh, critical hit. I wasn't quite paying attention to his health bar after that last Ember. I looked down at my recording. And my audio was being kind of funky last episode, and I actually thought that I lost the commentary for last episode, and that's why I haven't recorded in a while, or kind of killed my motivation, but... Flamethrower! Yes! I knew this was coming soon, I couldn't remember exactly when. Get rid of Ember for that. Yes! Yuki learned Flamethrower. Right in the middle of the grass-type gym, no less, and with a sunny day up. Let's go! I'm not gonna need to rely on Fire Blast for good damage much anymore. Like, I can still use it if I really want to go for the throat and can afford to miss. But Flamethrower is 95 power, 100 accuracy. It's basically the fire type version of Surf. It's one of the it's part of an elemental trinity: Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt. I don't think we're going to be getting either of the other two. Once you've beaten Lance, there is an NPC who will appear on certain days of the week. I know Wednesday is one of them off the top of my head. I'll put on screen what all of them are. But he will appear outside of the game corner in Goldenrod City on these days. And will ask for 4,000 coins in exchange for teaching one of your Pokemon either Flamethrower, Ice Beam, or Thunderbolt. These, as I said, are really good moves. Another reason I love Houndoom is because it does learn it by level up, which is great. Anyway, get a new badge. And one of the only Kanto gym leaders to give you a TM. Gives you TM19 Giga Drain. This is a 60 power, 100 accuracy grass type move that drains a portion of the enemy's health and heals you for it. Pardon me. I am actually going to teach that to Olive. The main downside is that it is a mere 5 PP. Yeah, steals half the damage go. It's 5 PP versus Razor Leaf's 25. But at this point in the game, I only really use Olive on things that are really weak to grass anyways, and it can usually one-shot most enemies. So honestly, I don't mind giving up the high PP for 5 more power, reliable accuracy, and health regen. There is a way to get around this, however. Speaking of which, I'm going to be lazy and use Fly to get back to the Pokemon Center right away. There's a Baileys. I was like, where? There we go. There is somewhat of a way to get around this. Throughout the game, we've been collecting PP ups. I am going to get some of those. The amount that a PP up increases is proportional to the base PP of the move, and you can use it up to 3 times. I hope I have 3. I should. I'm pretty sure I have 3 by now. I have 4. Cool. So I'm going to withdraw 3. I'm going to hold on to that last one for later, in case I want to give it to anything else. But I'm going to use all 3 of them on Giga Drain. Now, unfortunately, 5 PP moves can only be risen up to a maximum of 8 in the long run. But it's still something. Olive. Make sure I don't use that on the wrong one. Being very careful not to just spam click. There we go. So, Giga Drain now has 8 PP, which is definitely going to be better. I thought about what I wanted to use my PP ups on, and I know that some people when Let's Playing these games don't use them at all, and I can respect that, but I wanted to use them on Now, as for Flash, we're not going to be having that for much longer. I do know what move I want to teach it, and it's a TM that we will be getting probably in the next episode, actually. Anyway. Damn it, Tully. Speaking of which, though, before we move on, I actually want to go back to Saffron. So I'll meet you guys back in Saffron City. So here in Saffron, I want to come up to here. I don't think I've actually shown this off yet. Once you've done the side quest of getting the Clefairy doll for Copycat, you can ride this train back to Goldenrod City. And no, I am not going to Goldenrod to do the move tutor thing I was talking about earlier. I don't even think it's the right day of the week. if it is, I'm going to laugh, and I'm going to go look in the area where he's supposed to spawn just in case. No, okay. He should be standing here, if I'm correct. He'll either here or on either side of this door. But he'd be staying somewhere around the game farm. That's not what I'm coming back to Johto for. No. I now want to fly to Blackthorn City. Because here in Blackthorn is this house. The move deleter. This guy can make your Pokemon forget HM moves that they've learned. So I am going to get rid of Flash on Olive, because I don't need it anymore. And I know I said that I won't be getting the HM until next episode, or the TM until next episode, but I want to just get it. Now, do I need Cut for anything else? I'll hold on to it just in case. I will teach Cut, or I will get rid of Cut before the final battle, but I want to I'm not sure if I'm quite done with it. I think I've done all the story relevant, like, I think I'm finished with every time I absolutely need Cut to progress. Actually, no, I don't think I am. So yeah, I'm gonna hold on to Cut until right before the final battle. But, we are now going to go back to Saffron. Okay. I'm not sure if this is just my eyes bugging out, or maybe it's just something on my TV screen. But as I go up and down, it kind of looks like there's like like 3 or 4 tile radius around me that just moves with me and doesn't care about the rest of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going insane, but it totally looks weird to me. Here we have Cycling Road. Now, once you cross this line here, you start moving automatically. You don't need to hold down. And if you try to move sideways or up, you go really slow, because this is a steep slope with a lot of trainers on it. There isn't really a lot to say about many of these trainers. It's all just a lot of Pokemon we've seen before, so I'm probably gonna speed up the rest of Cycling Road. Well, do I have anything I can talk about? That was cool. Yeah, Yuki does a lot of damage now. You know, actually, no, I'm not gonna speed it up. It's not super long. Wait, what did he say? No. Get over here. Johto punk. Yeah, there actually aren't that many trainers on Cycling Road, so I can just... There's one. That's actually less than I even remember. Biker Joel wants the battle. Magmar! I'm going to switch into Thresh. I believe that it is Thursday in game right now. I can check after this battle. More Surf to finish it off. Oh, hello. Okay. Accidentally made my audio thing go full screen there. That's fine. I'm watching my audio like a hawk now. After what happened last time. Any more trainers up this way? Yes, there is. Oh, right, I was gonna check what day of the week it is. Whoopsies. Oh well, after this one. I should have like 6 Pokemon. 3, okay. Coughing! Level 28, really? Actually, I didn't really look at what the levels of the other ones were, so maybe they were all really low level. I actually don't know. I wasn't paying attention to their levels. Magmar! That's 30, that's not too bad. Yeah, the levels in Kanto are weird. I mean, I get that they don't want every single battle to take forever, so they do lower some of the levels, so... God damn it. They lower some of the levels so it doesn't get tedious. But, like... It's still kind of inconsistent. Especially the wild Pokemon. Like, the wild Pokemon levels are as they would be in the actual game, is the best way I can put it. Or, like, in Generation 1. Like, the levels scale throughout Kanto like they would in Red, Blue, and Yellow, but that comes across as really weird in this game because Kanto is kind of an open world that you can explore however you want, more or less. Like, there are certain things you need to do to access certain other things, but for the most part, Kanto is actually pretty open-ended in this game, but the level scales as it would for the game normally, at least for wild Pokemon. It gets kind of weird. Whatever. We're almost out of here. And again, I forgot to check what day of the week it is. One of these days. Charmeleon. That's cool. Yeah, sure, what the heck, a Pyleaf. I was almost impressed for a moment there, but, I mean, like, I kind of was, because nice crit, but for a second I was like, wow, a Pyleaf. Oh! Jeez! 2 crits in a row. Okay, sure. And now something is actually weak to Psychic. But it does have the potential to self-destruct, so let's see how this goes. So close. And it goes for Sludge. Okay, that's not too bad. And another poison. Great! What is with these criticals of Pyleaf? 1-1-1-1. God, mom it, damn. And we're out. Which leads us to Route 18. Just a couple more trainers to go. Route Keeper Bob has a Noctowl of his own. That's cool. Let's see how much Fire Blast does. So close. Peck. Birdkeeper Bob was defeated. Actually, I'm gonna put Mulan in the front. I think Mulan's like the only one that hasn't battled yet. Actually, I don't know if Olive has, but at least Olive got some attention with the TN. So, I'll let Mulan fight this, just because this is probably going to be the last battle of this episode. Boris. The Doduo. So many criticals. Another Doduo. Two down. And a Dodrio. I was actually playing Pokemon Stadium 2 with Chris Kringle the other day, and I had a Dodrio, and if you've never played that game, Dodrio using Fly in that game looks freaking hilarious. It like shoots up in the air and then just does like this, so many criticals, wow. But yeah, it like goes up in the air and then just does like this running animation. It just like, it's like running in the air in place until it comes down, and it just looks so stupid. Like, personally, I've always loved those memes of, like, those meme pictures of, like, Dodrio using Fly and, like, spinning its heads around like a helicopter. I've always liked those ones, but anyway, we are here in Fuchsia City. Use the Pokemon Center. And with our arrival in Fuchsia City, I am going to quickly go check what item my mom bought me, and then we are going to end this episode off. So, I will see you guys next time. Wrong PC. What do I get? Did she buy me a fucking potion?